Okay, this is going to be just a quick drive to test unprotected lefts on FSD Beta 10.12.2. I did a little test earlier and I just wanted to do some more testing. Hopefully traffic isn't too bad right now. The weather is a little bit better as well. It doesn't seem to see that stop sign anymore. Handled that nicely. Ooh. Didn't like how aggressively it was turning there. Okay, looks clear. It's going. Oof. Okay, it could have gone. Okay. Truck's out of the road. Can accelerate now. Ooh, it's it's accelerating a bit too much towards that speed bump. Let's see if it slows down for this next one. It does not seem to be seeing these speed bumps for some reason. Let's see how it does this roundabout. I've been hearing good things about roundabouts with this update. Pretty good. That is good. Looks like there's a car up ahead with the door open. Let's see if we can get to see. Yep. It had the wrong car with the door open, but it did recognize that a door was open, so that's good. Ish. Okay, we did start slowing down that time, but it may have slowed down for those other speed bumps. It's just bumped up the speed that it will do the speed bumps, which is not ideal. It has always kind of struggled with those speed bumps. I am trying to wait for as long as I can to give it some time, but it is not stopping in time for those. Okay. It's doing a pretty decent job of picking out these lane lines. You can tell it swerves a little bit as it loses the lane lines, which is kind of annoying. Okay, we do have a person across the road from us. Okay, that was certainly better handled than the last time I did that turn. Last time I did that turn, it actually broke traction and spun the driver's side rear wheel. It's the magic of an open diff. I'm using the term magic, ironically. But that was not comfortable, but not terrible. I'd like to see things like that smoothed out in the future. Okay, here comes the moment of truth. This is a fairly complex situation because we have frontage roads on either side of Tyrone Boulevard. I'm not quite sure what it's doing. so we are kind of clear. We're gonna have to get out of the road here in just a minute. Okay, I'm pushing the accelerator a bit to help it out. Okay, I'm gonna go. I couldn't get a good view on that oncoming traffic. So its decision to go would have actually not been terrible there. Let's get going for another test. Okay, not the same road, but similar situation. So that's okay. We are clear all around. It's taking a little bit too long to make decisions there. Hope that gate doesn't open up on my car. Okay, so we are in the middle of the frontage road, which isn't the end of the world. This is a pretty appropriate thing to do so you can get better visibility. There's really not a ton of options to go here for a minute. Let's see. Don't do it, car. Clear on the left. If it wants to get into the median, it should do that. I'm a little disappointed to see it not getting into the median, because this would actually be an excellent opportunity for it to do that. It's a nice big open median right now, but it doesn't really seem to recognize much of the road. Okay, so I don't think it's going to use the median. It's just going to wait until traffic is totally clear, and that's fine. That wasn't terrible. I'm a little disappointed that it didn't use the median. In fact, I'll send in some feedback on that. Hopefully they can train it a little bit better to see if the car is actually physically capable of seeing any of the road markings, so it can make a better decision on that in the future. I'm not going to bother with that particular road again. I'm going to get it set up for the first road where it is actually trying to use the median, and hopefully it's reasonably clear for us to do that test. Oh, actually, we could have turned there. Okay, should recalculate. There we go. Now I think, is this the same road? It is, okay. Right next to the car wash. So we are clear on both sides. Clear to go. Okay. Very assertive acceleration, which in some cases is nice. Okay, a lot of uncertainty with the steering, probably because there's no lane markings. It's not a problem necessarily, it's just uncomfortable. Okay, so we are pretty clear on the left. We're not clear yet. That was bad. Okay, we're clear now. If we get into the median, we'll be safe, and we are clear. Excellent. That is actually pretty satisfying. Okay, so it feels a little bad to heap any praise on it after it just tried to actually get us into a collision. But its decision, what I'm really impressed by, what's really sort of doing it for me, is its decision to go from the median. That's really solid. Obviously we need more data. We need to, in particular, have more challenging, more adverse situations where there's maybe more traffic, you know, maybe cars trying to turn left in the median already. I would also like to see it try and go right and then park itself in the median a little bit better, because it's using the median kind of. It's not properly using the median because it's still blocking the left lane on traffic going, ooh, oh geez, I don't like that, going whatever direction that is. Okay, it's going directly towards the median divider right now. I don't actually think it sees that. Let's see what it does. We're clear now. Okay, so I think it sees the median divider now. It should have seen it before, but it is at least aware of it now. Now we're literally just sitting in the middle of the road, which is not ideal. This is not a good situation. So I've just, that's not good. Definitely should not be sitting in the road. It wasn't unsafe. Like, it is unsafe. Anytime you're stopped in the middle of the road, it's inherently unsafe. But for the most part, that was a situation that had tolerable levels of risk. Let's do it one more time. Okay, we are clear both sides. I'd like to see FSD speed up its clear to go determination, but it is a lot quicker once it does decide to go. It doesn't waffle around quite as much as it used to, which is actually a huge improvement. It's not like a breakthrough or anything. It's not, you know, relatively speaking, it's not huge, but it is a quality of life improvement, I would say. Put another way, I would not use that as an indicator of how close we're getting to robo-taxis. Okay, we're heading towards the median divider. And it did actually drive over the median, which is not ideal. So I had to take over there. That is not an ideal performance. Just for clarity, I knew that it was going to hit the median, but these are sloped. So hitting it is not really that bad. So I was willing to allow it because it wouldn't actually cause any harm to the car. If it was like an actual curb, like a 90-degree kind of situation, then that would have changed the math a little bit. Yeah, let's follow this guy actually. So where do we want to turn out? Let's see. I think probably I'll make the next available right. I think one more test. Kind of as we go, I'm sort of losing my my enthusiasm. The first time I did the test, it did require disengagement, but I was really thrilled with its behavior around the decision to go from the median. The actual getting into the median does not seem to be consistent. If anything, if there is anything consistent about it, is that it isn't consistently good at identifying where the median is. It really has to get up on top of the median divider before it sees it. Hopefully that's something that, like I said, that they can train to improve. I think we're in a position now where we can let the car try. Okay, we are clear. It is a four-way as well, so it's not great. Okay, some kind of hard braking. Okay, so we are interesting. So we're not, well, we are kind of pointed directly at the median divider, but we are in a slightly better position than last time. Okay, so we've got lots of traffic coming up. It is not clear on the left, and vision is obscured on the right, so we do not have a clear signal on either side. Oh. So again, okay, we need to get out of the road, get into the median. We are clear. I'm not gonna let it hit the median that time. Yeah, okay, so really not a great performance from it this evening. It really seems to be not doing well with left turns in general on this build, actually. In fact, let me test that. So I've been recording the performance with left turns, forward-facing unprotected lefts, using the dash cam. But I want to record it while I've got the GoPro on me. And then I think what I wanted to try to do is do my either beach drive or work commute test, but it's a little late in the day. I want to try and keep the timing fairly consistent because FSD Beta's performance does change in different lighting. So let me get us lined up for one of the tests, for one of the forward-facing unprotected lefts. This should be fine. I don't see any signs that say that I can't make a U-turn here. I do wonder if FSD Beta will actually do a U-turn though. Let's give it a shot, actually. Oh, okay. Okay. The answer is, I don't know what it was doing, but I didn't like it, so I'm gonna just abort, and I will do it myself. Okay, we don't need to slow down for that guy, he's fine. Okay. So we definitely cannot go. No. Okay, so I could have given it a little bit more time to see if it was actually going to continue going, but I really don't want to get into a situation where the nose is actually in oncoming traffic. So I don't know how dramatic that looks on video. It tends to not look as dramatic on video as it is in real life, but it definitely felt like it was wanting to go. I'll have to look at the clip at what the visualization was saying to see kind of what the car's intent was, if possible. He's about to curb it. Oh, he did it. Okay, well, he's not straightening out yet, so let's give it one more test. It looks like traffic is starting to thin out a bit, so we may not be able to fully replicate it, but let's see what happens. Sort of borderline on whether or not I should have done a U-turn there. It's probably better to be safe than sorry. This road sucks. Okay. Get out of these people's way. Ah, we don't actually have Chipotle in the nav this time. Come on, come on, come on, come on, hurry up, car. Okay, made it. Oh, just in time. Oh god, I did not like that. Okay, it has stopped. Nope. The nose, sort of borderline. I'm not super sure if the nose was in the road there. But I wanted to get out of that situation as quickly as possible because I couldn't quite tell where my front end was, and I didn't want it hanging out there like that if it was. Okay, so overall, not particularly good performance. But hopefully in another month we'll get another update that may improve on these. I look forward to that being the case. Should be recording my additional tests with this version of beta in the coming days. I don't know exactly when I'm going to do it. I like to try and give FSD a little bit of time so I can get to come to terms with the way that it behaves before I embark on my standardized tests. Anyways, hopefully I'll see you in the coming days with my next barrage of tests.